everyone, this is an introduction to cycle notation for permutation groups. So, for example, we usually have it written like this, but it also could be written as 1, 3, 2. Now this indicates the permutation cycle in which 1 is mapped to 3, and then 3 is mapped to 2, and then 2 is mapped to 1. All right, so 1 goes to 3, then you go to 3, maps to 2, then you take this one, and 2 would map to 1. So you write it in order, 1, 3, 2. Since we end in 1, once you end in the first one, you close it up. You close it. So let's do another one. If we have 2, 1, 4, 3. This indicates a permutation cycle in which 2 maps to 1, 1 maps to 4, 4 maps to 3, and then 3 maps back to the first one. And that's why it gets closed up there. All right. Let's look at this again. This could also be written as this. Could also be written as 1, 4, 3, 2. And it also could be written as 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's because if you go back and write it like this one, you put the top line as 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know 1 maps to 4, 2 maps to 1, and 3 maps to 2, and 4 maps to 3. And that would give you either one of these here. All right, now let's look at some different ones. Let's say you had 2, 3, and 4, 1 like this. This indicates where you have 2 maps to 3, and then 3 maps back to 2. So you close it up. For this one, you have 4 maps to 1, but then 1 maps back to 4. Then you close it up because it maps back to each other. There's different ways to write it. You can write it as right on the first line here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 maps to 4, 2 maps to 3, 3 maps to 2, and 4 maps back to 1. And you always write this, if you write it this way, you write the first line in order like this. All right. Here's another one. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means 4 doesn't change. So that would be 1 maps. Let's write 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So let's read it. 1 maps to 2, 2 maps to 3, 3 maps back to 1. That's why this gets closed up, because it maps up. 4 is unchanged, so that means 4 just goes to 4. And that's it for introduction to cycle notation. Now we're going to do some examples. Let's do really one quick thing. Let's notice the difference between these two. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, this would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have 1 maps to 2, 2 maps to 3, 3 maps to 4, and 4 maps back to 1. All right. Notice the difference between that one and this one. What if you had this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that one would just be like this. Keep the first line 1, 2, 3, 4. It means they remain unchanged, so they just go back to themselves. So that's the difference between this one and this one. All right, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.